Greetings from Bandung, Indonesia. Budi Rahardjo from Padepokan Budi Rahardjo. Let's start with ngopi dulu. Ngopi dulu means coffee first, which is I start things with coffee, or coffee is first. Coffee is numero uno. Let's talk about this. My coffee is actually from Ethiopia, but this is an Indonesian brand. I have all kinds of coffee. This is what I have right now. And this is also another coffee, Flores Bajawa. This is the one that I like from Flores Bajawa. So I'm going to talk about cloth filter. So here's an example of cloth filter. The way I make this coffee, it's a bit different. Many of you are familiar with V60, so this is a kind of V60-ish with Budi Rahardjo style, BR style. So what I did is I made this cloth filter. So this is exactly like a V60 type model. It's more like a, but it is made of cloth instead of paper. So the reason I made this was because I was inspired by coffee from Aceh. Coffee from Aceh, they have like a different coffee tarik, and coffee their own way of doing it. But they use cloth filter. But the format is different. They have like a long, very long, big, long filter, cloth filters. Just more like sometimes we are joking, saying it's more like a socks. Coffee made of socks. Kind of gross, eh? But I made this as an experiment because at one point I don't have V60 paper, but I want to make coffee. How do I do then? So I do the Indonesian way, which is kopi tubruk. So I just put coffee and then I put water. But the problem with that is I have all this, coffee sloth kind of at the end of my at the bottom of my coffee. I cannot drink it. So I made this reusable cloth coffee filter. So I made this one reusable. So this is the one that is new, not being used, very, very white. This is slightly used. You can see it's more like a brownish because of the coffee, slightly more used, and this is overused. Like this dark coffee, you can see sometimes I can't smell it because I clean it up. So the way you wash it is basically just wash it with water, and then that's it. No detergent at all because it's just coffee. Oh, the first one I usually boil it, but the next use is I just use it and then I wash it and then just put the grain away and then just wash it, and then I can just put it in my kind of rack, and then once it's dry I put it in my cupboard. And somebody said, if you are very, very, very OCD, you can put it in your fridge. But that's that. So the nicest thing about this, it's reusable, very useful, eco-friendly. So this is the right way to go instead of wasting paper, and it's also cheap because I don't want to see cheap as sound like cheap. It's not good. Inexpensive. Maybe that's the right word. Inexpensive. So I made this one inexpensive. So you can use it over and over again. I don't know how many times I use this one though. Maybe 50, 60, 100 times. I don't know. And once it becomes darker, it's actually nicer because just like when you have a wok, if you like cooking, if you have a wok, if you ever use wok, but if that is you are using wok, if you are using a new wok, sometimes you feel like the food does not taste better compared to when you buy in a Havkar or from the street or from a restaurant. That's because the wok is very new. You can quote unquote still feel or taste the steel. But once it's kind of becoming darker, you can see like the dark side of the moon, no, the dark side of the wok, and you cook on top of it. Ooh, very, very nice. Same thing with teapot, like clay teapot. If you use the clay teapot the first time, yeah, it doesn't taste good because you can taste the clay kind of. But once you use it, maybe after 10 times, and you feel nice, the tea is nice, it stays like the thing stays there. So this is kind of the brown shade of my coffee cloth filter. So that's that. I'm going to create an Indonesian version of this video. So enjoy the coffee, save the earth, stay safe, stay healthy. Budi Rahardjo here. Bye.